lots of lanes up here as well. There are not so many accidents in little country lanes because people are taking an awful lot more care than they perhaps are when they're out on the main roads.
Like in America, 5 times as many truck drivers die per 1,000 as policemen. That's the job is a dangerous job, and it's about being patient and paying attention.
What about you, Lisa? Do you think that sort of stands up? I'm sure it does.
It does. It doesn't seem scary at the time when you're driving them, because that's when it gets dangerous, is when you forget to, it's so comfortable to you that you're just doing it. But, I mean, as far as like a definite scary road, it would probably be like India or Bolivia, because you are on your guard, but it's just so different and new. But I go home and I'm like, oh yeah, this road's nothing, and then I slide backwards down a hill and I'm like, oh yeah, it's still dangerous.
We've often asked you over the years about the difference in American trucks and British trucks, and how the trucks here tend to be a little bit more compact for our roads. Have you done much driving on the roads over here?
No, I haven't. I certainly would like to do more, but you guys definitely have a lot less room than we have.
What about you, Alex?
Well, I live on a lake, Great Slave Lake in northern Canada, and the lake is as big as England. And you have 60 million people in England, and there's probably 5 people on that lake, or 50 people. All of Canada is only 35 million people, roughly. So, we don't deal with as much traffic as many people. Plus,
I think that's why our roads are smaller as well.
Yeah, we've got bigger roads, longer roads, less people, bigger trucks.
Okay, let's have some more questions. Put your hand up nice and high if you've got a question. Ian, we've got a young man at the front here. What's your name, sir?
Reese.
Where are you from, Reese?
Belsow.
Okay. What would you like to ask?
How many gears are in the truck?
How many?
Gears.
Ah, how many years? Oh, gears!
Not years. My trucks are pretty old.
I'm feeling old today.
Yeah, you have 3 years.
Sorry? I still can't hear. Right. How many gears on your truck?
Well, it varies. I've got one truck that's got what they call 8LL, which is an 8-speed, 8 low. A lot of the people in the heavier hauls like 18 speeds, but there's a variety of, these are all standard transmissions. And of course, then there's automatics that might go as high as 18 speed too.
What about you, Lisa?
My truck has an 18 speed in it, but there's 8s and 10s and super 10s and 13s and 15s, and I got the 18.
Are you more happy with a manual than a automatic?
I very much like the manual, and I like the 18 because I can select exactly where I want to be in my RPMs for the grades and the weights that I have. It's really hard to drive the haul road with like a 10 speed because you just have to over rev it or just lug it down.
Is that the same with you, Alex? Because there's a real control if you are driving a vehicle with a manual box, isn't there?
Well, the guys seem to do well with the automatics. I just haven't had much experience with them, and you can get an automatic with 18 speeds in it too. So I've talked to fellows that drove all their lives and are happy with an automatic. Others hate them.
Good stuff. All right, what about another question?